and Irfan will bowl.
New Zealand have resisted the urge. Come on quite nicely, we believe.
Yes, I mean,
Dharma, who will also
we want to see if there is some.
He's standing as 45th. That'll be the first boundary. Very cleverly played by Sharma as well. Just got the right leg. Mohammad Wazim will be a wide down the leg side. It's worth pointing out the ground dimensions, because if you watched us the other day, influence over the top there to the 59-metre boundary, just to point it out.
Yes, I think it'll encourage the batters to throw their bats at anything outside the off, particularly if the fielder is in the 30-metre circle like he was for this delivery.
Straight up. Now then, here's a chance. Man running in from the deep, should get it, does. New Zealand strike early, mistimed pull shot, and it's proved the end.
And just a few deliveries ago, we talked about the length that New Zealand had bowled against Afghanistan. And this is...
And for that reason, perhaps just caught out there. On the charge, down the ground. Not perfectly struck, but effective enough. Ali Khan gets his first boundary.
Yeah, it has been a pretty quiet start, so...
Crashed square of the wicket, one bounce for. Saw it early. Looks in good nick. Ali Khan early on in the piece.
Yes, what a good shot this. The stadium.
Lord of the Rings, of course. They know how to bat together and do it. Clever. Very, very clever. We've pointed out it's a short boundary down there today because of the position of this pitch on the block. They had a third man in Rachin Ravindra. He was no price. That's great batting.
Yes.
Over mid-wicket, not perfectly timed again, but that'll easily make its way into the fence. And the boundaries keep flowing here.
Yes, this is a pretty quick outfield, so the ball will travel pretty quickly off the surface.
This is a fielder in the deep. Yeah, couldn't agree more. In fact, Sharafu himself speaking ahead of...
by all his teammates.
Well, it wasn't pretty necessarily, it was powerful. The flying man Phillips again, right in front of the school kids. Right, what's Rachin Ravindra's response? Wasim goes down the ground in terrific fashion. Second six for the captain.
Wonderful shot, really is. Knows there's not going to be...
New Zealand too. Gives himself room, just slaps it. Alishan Sharafu back among the boundaries.
Partnership up as well.
It's cricket, but opportunity to bat at 3. And just welcomed the most spectacular shot from Ali Khan, giving Neesham the charge, putting him under pressure straight away.
I mentioned it last over that this is one of the strengths of our periods.
Two buddies, the grand old man pointed out.
Partnership so vital for them. Beautifully played. It was a full toss, but the bat face was absolutely perfectly opened at the right time.
An unbelievable shot. The string.
Oh, and again. They are not fearing the pace, they are using the pace, and that is the shortest hit on this ground. An umpire rifle will check whether it's 4 or 6.
Teams, the captain of the UAE.
That's towards the shorter boundary, he didn't get all of it. He goes to 50, the UAE bring up.
Look to use my feet with that mid-off up. Also, you know that you can...
See ball and react to it, that's what these two... up and over. That's not a great delivery with the field. With third up, we know these two batters can uppercut, and that's exactly what the skipper's done. Crosses stumps and shovelled leg side, and it will go for a boundary after 5 good deliveries. That was very smart. They needed a good end to the over. They got it. And it's time for drinks with 6 overs to go. 119 for 1. 111 New Zealand win. Now, is there a chance in the deep? We've just shown a classic catch, and we have another. They'll check it. They will check it. Chapman gives it the thumbs up. New Zealand are confident. They hunt in pairs, and they reckon they've got a key break. Arshit comes in.
8 wickets in hand. They've really got to...
4 balls. As the UAE, they just can't get a break. In fact, they've lost another one. Nice catch low down to Jimmy Neesham. And all of a sudden, the breaks have gone on. And the speed wobbles belong to the UAE.
Yes.
Is a former All Black,
Bowling.
As is that from Lockie Ferguson. Another good over from Mitchell. Good chase for Ferguson, who can't get there. Very cleverly played.
Yes, he's a very experienced batter, is Mayank.
Clubbed that one way over mid-wicket for 6. So the gamble for me is not paying off.
Or maybe I think Santner thought that because this is a long boundary for the right-handers that he would take a chance with...
Over cover for 4 more. Not sure about this one. It's really given the UAE an opportunity to get into gear again.
Yeah, 17 runs.
Free hit. Big free hit. Massive free hit. Wow, what an over this is.
And the 150 up comes with this massive 6 by the UAE captain. We said before this match started that the other side is where the batters will score.
Damage control now. 3 not out. High scores for... I'll get another 4 there because that races off the outside edge. Nothing anyone can do about that.
Yeah, so a little better over now. This 8 runs already.
It should be another comfortable catch. The captain is underneath it and takes it. So that's the end of a little flurry from Mayank, which is 21 from stand there and try and hit the bounce. But it might have just changed there. In fact, it has. Short of a length, pace off, gone.
Good shot. Very good shot, this.
Dumped again. Phillips, yes indeed. He makes the ground required and makes it look so simple.
He had no option, so I've had to look for the Mac.
Oh. Thumped out towards point. It couldn't be Phillips again. Yes, it could. He's a magnet. The man is a magnet. And Matt Henry will be on a hat-trick next time round. New Zealand have struck well and bowled well. And deciding to bat first.
Partner, the other end. Some will just...
Gripping a touch more.
Afghanistan game.
The other.
Yeah, that was an 11 o'clock.
In the last 18 months.
Heard you talking about him before the game, Simon Dool. You say you're harder. Takes the offside option, didn't get all of it, but this outfield is quick.
Finn Allen's game is that.
Shoveled leg side, and that is the first boundary of the run chase.
Good from Seifert.
Slapped. Can't afford to be out there. Fielder's just come up from. There's going to be a change there. Previous over. Up, over, wide, long on. It sounded good off the bat. And it goes all the way into the stands.
First ball from Sadiq. He just floated up in and around that middle and left.
A little scoop and it goes all the way. Beautifully played. We've seen some power from Allen. We've now seen a little deft touch.
If you're watching the net.
And again, a misfield. This one will count more than a single. It will be a boundary.
That's the skipper as
massive. Finds the gap there. Slightly lower backlift, isn't it, against the spinner? He doesn't do the high back. Pulled, and that is the longer boundary, but it will make no difference because it's into the yellow seats.
No doubt.
Oh, yes. Massive. Oh, this game is going away pretty quickly now for the UAE. That's an extraordinary shot. It's a full ball. He's managed to get the elevation off the back foot with a bit of weight. Template. And it continues. Oh, just drill down the ground. So easy for Finn Allen. Well, it's just hit me. It's in the slot. Ball's in the slot. There is no stopping Seifert and Allen. Hemorrhaging runs. Not going to miss out tonight. The UAE 109 after. Excellent effort. He's had to reach for that.
That is enjoying. Well, prior to that, Sonny, he'd only conceded one boundary, but that is a shot of high quality to bring up the second boundary of Hyder Ali's bowling.
Yes, commentators, guys, they keep.
Goes again, and four more. 29 apiece. More good Yorker. Push for two, and I think Seifert will come back. Hit hard, just be the one with a number that backs that up, Sonny. You look at the dot balls. UAE had 43 dot. Timed out to the man at deep. Will carry to mid-wicket. Little fumble will bring about a couple. Got that one out of the middle of the bat. Finn Allen in the gap for four.
This time it looked as if he was waiting for it. It certainly looked as if he was waiting for it. So
deep mid-wicket. And that's the area. It's gone for six more off the bat of Finn Allen.
Well, it's deep into mid-wicket. Not only deep mid-wicket, deep into mid-wicket. Once again, in the...
And this time out to backward point and finds the gap. Before.
African side. Down the ground for six. That is the game. And that is a world record for any partnership.